Well, turning to a film that you can recommend. We try on this show to cover some smaller films that might fly under people's radar that are worth catching. You recently had a chance to see one that sounds very promising, GLADSOME LIGHT, a documentary set in a Byzantine Catholic monastery. Now, we've covered some documentaries set in monasteries before, the big one, of course, being Philip Groening's Into Great Silence. How did GLADSOME LIGHT hold up?
Well, first of all, the title itself, GLADSOME LIGHT, is an English translation of the Greek Phos Hilaron, which is among the most ancient Christian hymns dating back to the 3rd or 4th century. It's a hymn in praise of Christ. It was penned, according to legend, by Saint Athenagenes on the way to his martyrdom. In terms of the film, you know, from its opening image, which is this slow motion, this magnificent slow motion shot of one of the Byzantine monks in this very ornate vestment, swinging a chain censer, you know that you are crossing a threshold to a sacred space, even if that sacred space for the viewer only exists on the screen. Now, it does not have the sort of the grand scope of Into Great Silence, but both films I liken to the icons that adorn the walls of these monasteries, in that they're windows into another world. You know, the beautiful imagery, both the spiritual images and also the natural images of the surrounding locale. The monastery itself, the Holy Transfiguration Skeet, is located on the banks of the Lake Superior in Michigan. And they have these images of the lake frozen in the wintertime that really captures a sense of place. But it really evokes something that goes beyond words. It evokes a sense of community and solitude, but more than anything else, a deep prayerfulness. And I think in our day of CGI spectacles and you know, superhero extravaganzas, it's so refreshing. It's almost like a cinematic retreat, just to spend some time away from the hustle and the bustle and the noise and the spectacle, and really allow yourself to experience a film like this.
I'm reminded of the words of Soren Kierkegaard when he said that if I could prescribe one thing to the modern world, it would be this: create silence. And movies like this can do it. I'm very much looking forward to seeing GLADSOME LIGHT. It is available online.
It's a very unique experience, and one that's well worth watching.
Thanks for your review.